people feel, if I step out of my nice, safe corporate swim lane and take on something that might not work out, if it doesn't work out, it's the end of my career, or if my project doesn't move forward, I'm done here and I'll have to go somewhere else. And I'd love to know how people feel about their careers in the context of joining an innovative effort that might not work out. So maybe something like the mobile phone thing, which was fascinating to me as a case study, because you had two efforts going on at the one time. And I'd love to know some behind the scenes of this. So there was the Project Pink, the phone that eventually became the flip phone, that got kind of caught up in internal competition and never really made it out to the world.
Yeah. Yeah. One thing I'd love to say, and we do write about mobile in the book, our sort of analysis there is in that case, Microsoft didn't take enough risk. We basically did embrace kind of a paradigm of a phone that was largely a small computer, a small PC. And we didn't reach as far as, say, Apple did in terms of fundamentally reimagining what the device could be, not as a small PC, but a device category in its own right. And that's why a lot of the phones that carried the Windows Mobile operating system couldn't do the things that, say, the iPhone did. And so that's a case where enough risk wasn't taken, but it does point to another strength of Microsoft, was we really learned from that. And as opposed to finger pointing and trying to identify whose miss or failure it was, there was a real concerted effort to learn from what was working and to pivot. And we actually write about that a few times in the book, where the company has had misses. We weren't in front of the search revolution. We kind of went off, the right strategy with one of our Xbox launches. But there's this consistent capability to step back from that and say, we failed and we need to learn and we need to make changes. And that, I think, agility and ability to learn from failure is a big reason why the company keeps innovating.